Good morning, guys. It is Friday. We're gonna eat, and then after that, we're going to pack everything up, make it organized. And then after that, we're gonna be off to Samarkand. And today is our last day in Bukhara, unfortunately. I would love to stay longer, but we already made plans, hotel and train bookings. So I know you've seen the tower before, but this is called the Kalon Minaret. Some interesting facts about this tower here is that it was built in 1127. The other thing is that Genghis Khan, the ruler of the Mongolian Empire, was actually here and took over the city. He destroyed everything in the city except this thing because he loved it. It was amazing to him. He said, leave this structure. Everything else was destroyed. Just up until the 20th century, they have been throwing off criminals off of this tower. So if you were found guilty of a crime, you would be thrown off of this thing, which is 48 meters high, including the top. We're gonna go to Chor-Bakr. Great people were buried there, and that's why it's important. It's a couple kilometers outside the city. It's not part of this. So if you're a tourist, it's also cool to venture out just a little bit and check out some of the other things that the city has to offer. So we just ordered a Yandex taxi, and if you're a tourist, don't be fooled. You can order a Yandex taxi here and it'll be a lot cheaper. Right now we're gonna pay 11,000 Som, which is about $1. So, going in the taxi here. Assalamu alaikum.
Chor-Bakr, да?
Да. Направляйтесь на запад.
I assume the center of historical architectural complex, Chor-Bakr, right there. Let's enter the building. And facts about the Chor-Bakr. Basically a city of the dead. They built it to bury people. Over here you have some roosters. Oh, peacocks even. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at this guy walking around.
Оттуда ворота есть. Есть 12 ворота. Там вот первые ворота это 10 век там. Вот там двое похоронено. Абу-Бакр Саад и Абу-Бакр Фаз. Двое там. А двое в городе Бухаре похоронено. Остальные их потомки это идут. Внуки до 19 века. Вот это часть 19 века.
I just want to take a little selfie with this bird here. Hopefully he doesn't pet me. But this is a beautiful ostrich. I wish I could pet him, but I don't think that would be smart. I think my whole hand would come off. Rooster, man. All right, we're gonna go inside here and explore a little bit. To the sides here, off to the sides. Basically this long corridor all the way down there to the main beautiful buildings. But on the sides here, you have two openings. And this is where people are buried. You can see all the graves here. All people buried here. This is a city of the dead, guys.
9th century, four important people came from Yemen and they built these madrasas, places like hotels, staying for guests. And here also later on they buried people.
Spasibo. It's very authentic over here, guys. People are dressed up. I didn't realize that there were still places like this on Earth where people were so old-fashioned, traditional, you know. It's so beautiful to see because this is something that I've been wanting to see for a long time and experience. And I thought I wouldn't be able to. So now that I'm able to and doing it, it is such a treat. Guys, there are a lot of bees out here, and the bees are like this big. They're massive. I have a little bit of a fear of bees, you could call it. So being super careful right now. But there's like all kinds. Under these stones, graves, graves, graves. A lot of people buried here. Obid Hoja Vault, 18th century. Basically a massive graveyard. Maybe we can go check out this little thing here. Oh, there's a lizard right there. This place is gorgeous. Just look at this place. I mean, the tiles are just super old. They've been here for a long time, you can see. But the only problem with this place is that there's a lot of wasps, and this is my fear. And there's even a new kind of wasp that I've never seen before. It's like very light colored wasp. And there's just a lot of them. I know there's probably all kinds of nests here. So that's the only thing that's making me uncomfortable. It's really a quiet place. You can feel the energy of this, like it's a graveyard. It's like a dead place. The poisonous bees are protecting these graves. Maybe it's the spirits of these guys, I don't know. But it's freaky stuff. It feels good to be in such a quiet place because it's relaxing for the mind. But at the same time, there is a sense of danger because how many bees there are. And it has like a desert feeling. So you don't know, maybe there's snakes, maybe there's spiders, you know. It's like being in a movie, guys. It's incredible. And if you're stuck without any battery, you even have the chance to charge your phone. $33 guys. It's hot, but this is my kind of weather. Dry heat, feels good. Some people praying back there, a whole bunch of women. It's beautiful old tiles, falling off, breaking apart. Nice place to sit here, maybe pray, ask for blessings, repent for your sins. Check out this place here. It's like a small door for midgets, and there's lizards and everything here. Oh my goodness, look what we just stumbled upon. This is a huge gravesite. What do you think of this place so far?
It's weird to say that it's a beautiful place because it's grave, but it's peaceful and it's nice to see how it been before, how they buried people and still respect this, the way how they put the tiles. It's nice to see.
Yeah, I agree. This is interesting, guys. This is well, it used to be 18th century washroom called Garmoba. This used to be a place for like a hotel, so a place for travelers to sleep. If they were coming from far, they could sleep there. And this building over here, academy or an education center in the Muslim world. We have to take off our shoes always out of respect here as we go into this place. This used to be an academy, like I was explaining before. Can you hear my echo in here, guys? It's like grand. The way that the sound bounces off the walls really gives that, like, you know, large room feeling. It is gorgeous. Look at the design and the architecture in here. Some books. Look how many carpets these guys use. A lot of carpets. Stairway here that we just found. All right, guys, that's it for Chor-Bakr. That was a great experience. It's a short visit. If you come do it, you can do it within an hour or two. So we're just gonna call a Yandex taxi again. We'll show you guys some cool historical facts as well. Beautiful animals here. I wanted to see the owls. Did you see the owls? Check the owls before we leave at least. Wild birds hanging out here. There's the gooskin. This kind of looks like a babushka, eh? Like with, yeah, like with the thing, Oh shit. There we go. Look at these birds. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I thought they were eagles. They could be some form of eagle or a falcon. All right, so there are no taxis, unfortunately, when opening the Yandex app and seeing there's no taxis that are available or around this area. Well, actually, as I was saying that, a Yandex taxi just pulled up. Hopefully we can get in with this guy for free. Assalamu alaikum. Arrived. The guy was pretty nice and honest. We love to see that. So we're here at this palace of emir. The emir of the 19th century, he built this palace. They had good relations with Russia at the time. The king built it because he wanted to live there. They built one, he wasn't satisfied. You know, it wasn't royal enough for him, so he wanted to build another one. And the second one, he said he wanted to have it for Nikolai II, which was, I guess, the king of Russia at the time, to come visit. So we're gonna see some interesting architecture. It's a mix of European style and also the style of this region. So it's a mix. And the guy was a famous architect who built it. So we're gonna check this out. Look at the design in this place. Water fountain in the middle. This was probably beautiful at the time when it was built. It's very big. The design is gorgeous, guys. Look at this thing. Look at the ceilings. I think this is also a restaurant. I see people eating inside there. That would be a cool place to eat. Okay, actually I was wrong. This place I was saying is a restaurant, but you look inside the window here, it looks more like a museum. This guy's doing some cool stuff here. Oh, he's making plates. One thing I noticed driving around Bukhara a little bit is that the landscape here is just gorgeous. It's a good place for like trees, plants to flourish. Like you see how green everything is. It's an interesting contrast because it's kind of like being in the desert where everything is like baked brick buildings, you know, like old style and sand colored, and it feels like very deserty, but at the same time you have lush green grass, trees. It's a good place for fruits and vegetables to grow fresh, good quality. That's one really cool thing. Another thing is that the people here work super hard. Like a lot of things are still handmade and you still have these authentic things. Like everything here handmade. Look at these beautiful things. So we're inside the emir's old house. You can see the architecture back here. Oh, this is actually a Japanese copper vase here. Different houses around here, so this is another one. Here it's like a little museum, you know? Traditional clothing, traditional style of fabrics, ornaments. Look at these boots. Check it out. Here we go, we have some Aladdin shoes over here with the curve on the top. Super interesting style, that's for sure. Look at this beautiful peacock walking towards us. Okay, my global citizens, I think from now on, instead of saying global citizens because sometimes it's long, I'm just gonna go short GCs. Remember that from now on. So my GCs, it was cool. This is the thing, they make the stamp on the bread there. We just found Nastya in the market and she's working here.
I'm not working, I'm just studying.
Just studying.
Yeah.
A student of the old arts of Bukhara.
Yeah.
This is her work. Krasiva, very nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Behind us we have Hoja Nasruddin. We might go check out this. It's a chai hana. Let's see if it's open in the first place. What do they have on the menu? Look at the paintings on the walls. Look at this. It's kind of like outside, half inside. And you can actually see them cooking right here. They actually have a copper pot right here. This might be for the plow. She's making dumplings. Very cool. She's cooking there. Look, this place has prices on it. That's good. Alright guys, so food is here. This is a Bukhara plow right here. Traditional salad, tea of course, and of course khleb, naan or bread. Here you have something else cooking. The fire's going. Amazing. Alright guys, the shashlik just came. Fresh onions, look at that thing. Just cooked. So I cannot describe the smell, guys. The smell of this shashlik is just unreal, fantastic. It's special because it's cooked on the fire, first of all. Second of all, it's cooked with a specific kind of wood that's only grown in Central Asia. Actually, I showed it to you guys in the canyon. That tree that was there, that's the wood they use for making shashlik. So it has like a special smell. The best shashlik, whatever you want to call this. The best I've ever tried in my life. 63,000 Uzbek som. There we go. Paid. That was super delicious. Rahmat. This is our second Hoja Nasruddin restaurant. Remember, I have a vlog in Almaty. We went to a restaurant called Hoja Nasruddin as well. We just love this place so much that we want to stay and enjoy it. I don't want to leave. Could you imagine, most people in the world don't even know about Uzbekistan. They don't even know where it is, let alone where Bukhara is or the history of it. And it's too bad. So hopefully you can see this video. You might learn something new and you might want to come check it out. Alright guys, so now we're walking on our way back to the hotel, but there's some very interesting things I want to share with you on the way back. This site here, it's like an archaeological site. This place was basically a hammam spa, right? The hammam was like a place where you wash yourself, where you be massaging, bathing, scrubs. This is what that used to be. From the 3rd century, by the way. Now I'm going to show you the caravanserai. Sultana's just telling me this place was kind of like a station along the Silk Road where people can stop, you know, take a rest, feed their camels, give their camels some water. This is probably one of the last things we're going to be seeing. It is super old. You can see how it's coming apart. The old bricks, gorgeous structures. Very grateful to be able to see these ancient buildings and pieces of history that have been around for thousands of years. Look at this cool thing, free spicy tea. And you can see all the different spices they have available here. This is amazing, even cinnamon in its natural form. Sultana wants this thing to stamp her bread so she can make Uzbek bread in Canada. These guys make the knives themselves. These are all handmade knives, guys. This is a real blacksmith. Whatever he does here, I'm not sure what the process is, but you see the coal down there to make the fire. The fire's going. And these are probably all of his knives here that he's made himself. How many places do you guys know where you can find handmade knives like this? Not many, that's for sure. Even swords with the gems on them, the stones in them, incredible. Even these old samovars or things for tea, the old metal ones, gemstones inside, tea sets. Something I have to say is that these people have really beautiful marketplaces inside old buildings like this. People are just selling things and it's super authentic. That's why you can actually feel like you are a part of the Silk Road times, because the building is like, oh, you're selling magic carpets? Magic carpets. This is like in the Aladdin movie. Rahmat. This is like Aladdin in real life. You have to come here. We're gonna stop off and see Nastia for a second on our way back. Nastia and Wazira, our two best friends in Bukhara. Look what I found. A real Aladdin lamp, genie lamp. And then you have mini ones too. Guys, this place here used to be a judgment place for all the town of Bukhara. This is where they used to pass the laws and stuff like this. This used to be a courthouse. Bye-bye. Thank you guys so much. These people are the best. Come and see the Risky Rose Hotel. Right back there, the sign is. Come here, see them, just see these beautiful faces. And thank you so much, guys. This is the last time we'll see these beautiful alleyways here. And this, my favorite tower. I'm gonna miss this thing. All right, we're at the train station. Looks luxurious. Fountain. There's like a park, green space, very beautifully manicured. All right, so when you book online, you have to come first into the ticket office and get the paper version of the ticket. And then you come over here to this little booth, which gives you access to the train station. You have to show your passports and the tickets, and then you're in. Here we go. There's like always a lot of security and bag checking and stuff. You also have to stamp this thing at this place before you actually go outside and catch your train. And there is our Afro Siab right there. Afro Siab. Yeah, here we go. This is us. Rahmat. Looks quite comfy. Oh, you can feel the pace picking up on this thing. It's going pretty fast, guys. Oh boy, here we go. We're taking off.